Not everybody cares about keeping up with the Kardashian-Jenners. Plenty of celebs can't stand youngest daughter Kylie Jenner, and in some cases, it's easy to understand why. Prior to her devastating health problems, Wendy Williams was notorious for the scathing comments she'd make about celebrities on her popular daytime talk show. In 2018, Williams appeared to take particular delight in targeting Kylie Jenner during the Hot Topic segment, offering up a theory on why she hadn't been sharing her pregnancy on social media, saying,
"Because she's not with Travis Scott anymore. Please, that was a split and run, like the condom split."
Williams went on to imply Jenner had had cosmetic surgery. At the time, Jenner denied it, but she later admitted she'd gone under the knife.
I've only gotten fillers, and I feel like I don't want that to be a part of my story.
Williams being Williams, she couldn't let it go at dissing Kylie's relationship.
Let me tell you something. You can do whatever you want to yourself, but the baby is still gonna look like the old you.
Back in 2014, Jenner filed legal documents to trademark her first name in the US. The effort was met with opposition from another Kylie, Australian pop star Kylie Minogue, who believed, rightly, that she'd been a famous Kylie long before Jenner arrived.
She's like the Madonna of Australia.
In 2016, Minogue's lawyers filed to prevent Jenner from copywriting the name, claiming it would damage the brand Minogue has built over the course of decades.
Well, she's about 30 years too late.
As BBC News reported, Minogue's lawyers pointed out that she was an internationally renowned performing artist, humanitarian, and breast cancer activist, who already held several trademarks in the US, to say nothing of her own website, Kylie.com. Minogue's attorneys gave their opinion of Jenner in no uncertain terms.
A secondary reality television personality.
The complaint went on to criticize Jenner for her photographic exhibitionism and controversial posts on social media. In 2017, however, Minogue withdrew her suit, leading to speculation that the two Kylies had reached an out-of-court settlement. In a 2022 appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Minogue said it was all just business.
When I was named Kylie, there was I think I have met one person older than me called Kylie, so it's kind of unusual.
She also confirmed, vaguely, that there had been a Kylie v. Kylie settlement. Actor and singer Keke Palmer was interviewed by Yahoo Life in 2017 about authenticity and its importance in building her own personal brand. In that conversation, she brought up other celebrities who'd successfully built brands based on inauthenticity and phoniness. Using the Kardashians as an example, she dissed their social media image as unattainable, singling out Jenner in particular, saying, "Specifically in the situation with Kylie, where you've had a young girl people have seen on television since she was a kid, and they literally told her she was the ugliest person in the family. She went and did apparently everything the world deems as beautiful. The even crazier part is that everybody loves her for it."
A guy said to me, "Oh my God, you're such a good kisser. We have such small lips." From then on, I felt unkissable.
She went on by explaining how Jenner typifies the way society glorifies fakery while criticizing those who choose to show their authentic selves, warts and all.
If your lips aren't full, who said that only full lips is beautiful?
Palmer is super passionate about the issue, explaining, "What I find interesting is that this is something that is showing young girls, young guys, that if you do everything that society wants you to be, not only will you be praised for it, but you will make money for it. You can be profitable for not being who you truly are." Jenner debuted a bold new hairstyle in 2015, but her cornrows sparked a discussion about cultural appropriation, centered around the question of whether it's appropriate for white women to wear their hair in a style traditionally associated with Black culture. Among the celebrities to weigh in was Hunger Games actor Amandla Stenberg, who, as a woman of color, had plenty to say on the issue. In a comment to Jenner's Instagram post showcasing her cornrows, Stenberg offered some scathing commentary, writing, "When you appropriate Black features and culture but fail to use your position of power to help Black Americans by directing attention towards your wigs instead of police brutality or racism, hashtag white girls do it better."
Translation? You love Black culture, but aren't concerned with supporting Black people or Black causes, and that's not cool.
Jenner clapped back with a heavy dose of snark, posting, "Mad if I don't, mad if I do. Go hang with Jaden or something." Jenner was referring to the fact that Jaden Smith was Stenberg's prom date earlier that year. It's safe to say that Joy Behar has never been particularly enamored of Keeping Up with the Kardashians or its newer iteration, The Kardashians. In fact, she's been consistently critical of the family. Way back in 2016, a clip was shown on The View of Kendall Jenner sniping at Caitlyn for hogging all the attention at the former's first Victoria's Secret fashion show appearance.
Did you have your publicist announce that you were going? Because I don't know how everyone knows, and now it's a huge story, and I'm actually pissed at you.
After the clip was shown, Behar quipped, "This is why the terrorists hate us." Behar's attitude has also been evident in the comments she's made about Kylie. It was certainly the case during a 2023 View episode when discussion turned to Jenner becoming romantically involved with Timothée Chalamet. Behar snarked, "Kylie Jenner and the whole Kardashian family, they don't have the vibe of being brilliant. Whether it's true or not, all they care about is plastic surgery and big behinds. It's not like a big intellectual group of people." Kevin James Bennett is a renowned Hollywood makeup artist and cosmetics expert. Back in 2022, he criticized Jenner for an Instagram post in which she was seen wearing a white lab coat, presumably working on her makeup, along with the caption, "In the lab creating new magic for you guys." Responding in his own Instagram post, Bennett pointed out that he'd developed many cosmetics over the years and would never be allowed into an actual lab or manufacturing facility without a mask, hairnet, covers on his shoes, and disposable gloves, none of which Jenner was wearing in her photos. Bennett explained, "Kylie is gaslighting her followers into thinking she is creating cosmetics." Jenner responded in a since-deleted post, insisting that the photo wasn't taken in the kind of environment he'd suggested, insisting, "I would never bypass sanitary protocols, and neither would any other celeb or beauty brand owner." However, that explanation fell apart when an episode of The Kardashians aired, proving that she was indeed in the Milan lab of Kylie Cosmetics, where she ignored all the protocols Bennett had mentioned.
I want to drink it.
Bennett responded with a final post referencing the Page 6 story and proving she lied, while revealing that he's gotten death threats from her fans. Bennett put it bluntly, the truth always comes out, eventually. YouTuber Jeffree Star rose to fame thanks to his online makeup tutorial videos, which led him to launch his own line of cosmetics. Kylie Jenner is therefore his direct competitor, and Star has never been shy about criticizing her products. That was the case in a since-deleted 2016 tweet in which Star shared a photo of a frayed, frazzled-looking brush, writing, "So I got the new Kylie Cosmetics lip glosses. So disappointed in this product. That wand is unacceptable."
It's kind of lackluster, and I'm just kind of like over the brand at the moment.
He also showcased the defective wands in a YouTube video saying, "This is no hate whatsoever. It's just like when you're a multi-million-dollar celebrity, why would you put anything out half-assed?" The following year, Star accused Jenner of blatantly copying the packaging of one of his products. In the post, he showed side-by-side photos of his liquid lipsticks and her recently released lipsticks, writing, "I gotta know one thing. With all that money she's made, why did Kylie Cosmetics use the same packaging as my liquid lipsticks that have been out since 2014? Invest and make something different, maybe?" Danielle Bregoli came to fame as the brattiest teen on television when her exasperated mother dragged her onto the Dr. Phil show, and she uttered what became her catchphrase.
"Catch me outside, how about that?"
Bregoli then transformed into shady rapper Bhad Bhabie and took aim at Jenner in the music video for her debut single, These Hoes. In the video, a Jenner lookalike is seen through a window as she receives injections of filler in her lips and butt. After dissing Jenner, Bregoli jumped into the lucrative makeup arena herself with an endorsement deal for her own cosmetics brand. Bregoli's products racked up $500,000 in sales on day one. Interviewed by TMZ, Bregoli was asked if she thought she might eventually surpass Jenner as a cosmetics mogul. She replied, "Maybe. I would love for it to get as big as it could get." The train wreck of a relationship between now exes Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna resulted in a reality show, a child, daughter, Dream, born in 2016, and a legal battle that scorched the earth with multiple lawsuits. While Chyna ultimately lost the $100 million defamation case she launched against the Kardashian family, several revelations about Jenner came out during the trial. The drama had to do with the fact that Jenner started dating rapper Tyga, who'd previously been involved with Chyna.
And he started talking to Kylie at the time, which is, I think she was like 16 or something.
During the trial, Jenner testified that Tyga had shown her a 6-inch scar on his arm and claimed it was from Chyna, who'd attacked him with a knife. During her testimony, Kris Jenner was presented with a deposition she'd given years earlier when she'd claimed that Chyna had threatened to kill Kylie. While she couldn't recall the specifics, she insisted that information was based on, quote, "what Tyga and Kylie told me." In other words, hearsay. Meanwhile, Kim Kardashian admitted that she'd felt like she was smack dab in the middle of the drama, given that she'd previously been friends with Chyna. Kim said,
"I understand that Kylie dating Tyga completely broke Chyna's heart. I feel for her in that, situation."
She went on to admit that when it came down to it, she wasn't necessarily Team Kylie.
Was it uncomfortable for me when Kylie and Tyga started to date? Absolutely. Because Chyna was my friend.
YouTuber turned pop star Madison Beer is one of the many celebrities to join Jenner in the cosmetics business. But Beer wasn't just Jenner's competitor, she was also once a good friend. Their friendship reportedly crashed and burned while they were collaborating on a purple eyeshadow palette for Kylie Cosmetics. When the product was released, Beer got no credit and was apparently not happy about it. Not long after the product came out, Beer posted several now-deleted tweets implying that her former bestie had ripped her off. Without mentioning Jenner by name, she shared some pics of her with purple eyeshadow, writing, "When people fully steal your idea and what they come out with was supposed to be a collab. Whack." She emphasized her point by adding a snake emoji. Who would have guessed that Jenner would manage to tick off a classic rock band that hasn't had a hit since the early 70s, and whose lead singer has been dead for decades?
Name? Jim. Occupation.
That's exactly what Jenner did when, in 2017, she went into business with her sister, model Kendall Jenner, to launch their Kendall and Kylie clothing line. Among the items they were selling were t-shirts featuring their faces superimposed over the images of various rock groups, including Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, The Doors, and others. The Jenner sisters received a cease and desist letter from The Doors, threatening to sue over a shirt that superimposed Kendall's photo over an iconic image of the band's late frontman, Jim Morrison. The Doors manager, Jeff Jampol, told Rolling Stone, "This is a case of people who fashion themselves as celebrities who are famous for being well-known but don't actually do anything, trying to utilize and steal and capitalize on the legacies of those who actually did do something and created amazing art and messages." The sisters also pissed off Sharon Osbourne with their t-shirt featuring Kylie's face superimposed over an image of her husband, Ozzy. Sharon posted a picture of the shirt, captioned, "Girls, you haven't earned the right to put your face with musical icons. Stick to what you know. Lip gloss